Brooks against KD. And the rejection by MP.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Durant, that's good.
From the mid-range, it's like a lay-in for KD. Easy money.
Bane passes to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. Jackson in the corner. No good from outside. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, help. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Tillman. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
A nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Brooks playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Payne finds Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results. Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Now, they lost the first game against this team, but the coach said he's not worried. Thinks they just have to rely on their offense a little more. He told me, look, the first time didn't go the way we would like, but I still think we can score against these guys. We have to keep the ball moving, and then we have to finish strong. They're trying to even up the season series at 1, Kevin. We'll see how they do. Back to you.
Great reporting, DA, as always. The team focused on establishing an offensive rhythm early, GA.
Well, yeah, the earlier you can get everybody in sync, the better your efficiency.
And the obvious part, too, you don't want to play from behind the whole game if you can avoid it.
Now here's Morant. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Payne, no good. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now here's Durant. 11 points last game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Tillman. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. And stolen by MP. In transition, here come the Nets. KD leading the charge.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major